Hi everybody, EJ here with part 6 of my top 100 plus favorite films. This will be 61 to 70. Hopefully I won't mess up the numbers as much as I did in the last video. So here we go. Number 70 is JFK. Directed by Oliver Stone, 1991, great film starring Kevin Costner about the assassination of John F. Kennedy and the subsequent investigation. Great film. Okay, 69 is The Conversation from 1974. This is written, produced, and directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Everybody knows The Godfather and Apocalypse Now, but if you haven't seen this film, check it out. It's one of Coppola's best. It's a great sort of spy espionage, like media type thriller. Gene Hackman's great in it. It's just a really great thriller from the 70s. Okay, 68 is Cameron Crowe's Almost Famous from 2000. I love this film. I saw it again this past year, and it's just as good as I remember it. Kate Hudson's best performance, and she's done nothing but crap ever since. Great cast: Jason Lee, Billy Crudup, Frances McDormand, Philip Seymour Hoffman. The little guy who plays Cameron Crowe's sort of character, I forgot his name, Patrick Fugit. Anna Paquin's in it. Just great music, just a great movie about a band and a would-be rock journalist on the road with them. Okay, 67 is The Longest Day. This was produced by Darryl F. Zanuck in 1962. It has a couple directors who took part in the filmmaking, one being Ken Anakin. It's a great film about the D-Day landings. I mentioned this when I talked about Saving Private Ryan. This is the original movie about D-Day. It's just epic. There's so many great people in the cast, like Henry Fonda, John Wayne. Sean Connery even makes a small appearance in this film. This was before he did the James Bond movies. Great movie. Okay, 66 is American Beauty, directed by Sam Mendes from 1999. Oscar winner for Best Picture. Great film. Great performance by Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening. Chris Cooper, Wes Bentley, and Thora Birch, and Mina Suvari. He's very sexy in this film. Not really a fan of hers, but I like her in this movie. It's just a great movie about the American family and the American dream, so to speak. Okay, 85 is Stand By Me. Classic from 1986. Everybody loves Stand By Me. How could you not? It's one of the great coming-of-age stories of all time. Directed by Rob Reiner. Great cast of young future stars. Will Wheaton, he should have gone on to do a little better, because he's really the main character. But River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell, Kiefer Sutherland, and John Cusack makes a memorable but short appearance as Will Wheaton's brother. Great film. I love Stand By Me. 64 is 64. Strangers on a Train. Alfred Hitchcock, 1951 classic. This is one of my favorite Hitchcock movies, obviously, because it's in this list. It's my second favorite Hitchcock film. With Farley Granger, Ruth Roman, and Robert Walker. Of course, about two people who meet on a train, and they talk, and they learn they have certain issues, and they decide to deal with their problem by one murdering the other's problem. And when one man backs out of that deal, the other one kind of goes off the rails a bit. Great Hitchcock film. Okay, 63, back on track. Catch Me If You Can, from 2002. Love the Steven Spielberg film. Very funny, very witty, great pacing to the story about Frank Abagnale Jr., one of the great con men of the 60s, played by Leo DiCaprio. Tom Hanks is the FBI agent chasing him. Christopher Walken is really good as Leo's father. I think Jennifer Garner makes a pretty memorable appearance in this as well, and so does Amy Adams. Yeah, Christopher Walken. The scene where after Leo DiCaprio pretends to be a substitute teacher, and they're coming out of the principal's office after he's been reprimanded with his parents. Chris Walken just gives him a look and smiles, kind of laughs. I love that moment. It's just so great. Okay, 62 is Dog Day Afternoon from 1975, directed by Sidney Lumet. And this is like the third or fourth Sidney Lumet film I've gotten here. Great film with Al Pacino about a bank robbery. And in my opinion, this is Al Pacino's best performance, and it's certainly my favorite performance of his. Also stars John Cazale from The Godfather Part 2 and Part 1, James Broderick and Charles Durning. Classic from the 70s. And number 60 is, of course, Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven. Great Western from 1992. Probably the best Western in the last 20 years. Great cast, obviously Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman, Richard Harris. Great story. It's just a very simple story of revenge after a prostitute is she gets abused and her face gets all cut up, and it's just a great story about an old gunslinger who accepts the mission of going on revenge for that crime. And Clint Eastwood, this is really the first Clint Eastwood film that I saw that he directed, I think. And since then, in the past decade, he's made so many great films, but this will always be probably my favorite of his. So that is it for this part, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for part 7. I'm halfway through, and I'll see you soon. Bye.